Hi, it's Elena from Reclaim Your Body Guide, and in this video I'm going to give you a couple of tips and I'm going to show you a few exercises that can help with heel pain, Achilles tendon pain, or calf cramps or calf pain, including also restless legs. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to sit comfortably. You can do that laying down as well. I'm just going to sit here. So you're going to have your legs straight to start with, and you are going to so the leg is straight, the knee is straight, and you're going to take the ball of the foot towards you and then away from you. You're going to do that maybe 5 times. And you are not taking your toes away from you and towards you, but rather the whole foot. So that's why I want you to think about the ball of the foot. So you're taking the ball towards you, and at the same time, you're going to push your heel away from you. And then you're going to take the ball away from you. You're going to do that slowly and mindfully about 5 times. And I think it's actually best to do that either seated on a chair or stool or laying down in your bed. Just if I lay here, actually I won't be visible, but you want to do something like that. Just support your body with a pillow and kind of have maybe you can put your foot or ankle on another pillow and slowly taking the ball of the foot away from you and then the ball of the foot towards you, while thinking of, at the same time, pushing your heel away from you. And then you're going to do the same thing with a bent knee. So the knee is going to be bent, and again, you're taking your toes towards you and then away from you. And you want to do one slow, controlled motion. And you may find that at some point of this motion, taking the foot away while taking the foot towards you while actively pushing the heel away from you, and then taking the foot away from you, you may find that the motion is kind of sloppy. It's not, there is no the same amount of control in the whole range of motion. And so naturally, you're going to slow down and be more mindful at those points where you feel like you just kind of relax, the foot is just rebounding away from you, for example, rather than you being able to send it the other way with control. So this is the first the first stage of this exercise. The second thing we're going to do is a similar thing, but this time you're going to need a chair, and you will sit on your chair, hopefully with a neutral pelvis. I'm not going to explain right now what is it and why you want to do that. But what you want to do is you're going to maybe have your feet hip distance apart and a little bit forward from you. And you're going to slowly take your heels up and then down, and then up and then down, and again having this control. So trying to see where there is a flow in the movement, how much control you have, and where you feel like your joint moves, but it isn't being moved by you, it just sort of falls. So you don't want gravity to control this movement, you want to be in control. And you're going to do 5 or 6 of those slowly and mindfully. If this is too much, just do 3. And then if this is kind of easy and you feel like you can control it, you can take your foot a little bit closer to your seat and then do the same. Going up, taking your heels up, and then your heels down. Ideally, you want to do these exercises not when you are in the most pain. So you just want to find a space in time during the day when your pain is bearable or it's not there, and you want to kind of perform your exercises in the most fresh and calm state of mind you can achieve. And then you're going to notice that the more you take your feet next to near to your chair, the more demanding this becomes for the calves to stretch. You don't want to go too far, just find where your boundary is and perform 5 or 6 at each point. The next thing you want to do after that is to kind of massage the calves a little bit. So you're grabbing your shin like this and you have your thumbs at the back, and just go and work the whole length of the calf. You don't have to press hard because you just want to use your touch to kind of bring some electricity and circulation in here. I'm not going to do this for long here on the video, but I think that if you do that for 2, 3, even 5 minutes, it's going to be good for you. Then exercise number 3 is pretty similar to the first one. Now I'm sort of giving you this succession here, but you don't have to do all of these at once. Maybe just start with 1 or 2 and then progress. So all of these exercises are essentially the same thing. We want to bring some electricity and we want to bring some control and contraction and relaxation in the whole back of the leg, of the lower leg in this case, in order to start some blood and lymph pumping so that the tissues can heal. And we want to be pretty active. That's why just rolling the foot or just massaging the foot isn't going to help, because in order for a tissue to heal, there must be activity there. So there must be muscular contraction and relaxation so that the blood can flow and the lymph can flow and the tissues can regenerate. Again, you may be laying on your back and you're going to put a belt or a scarf across the ball of your foot. You can do that sitting on a chair too, of course. And you are going to, this time, so you're going to push away from you. So that's the first exercise that we did. But this time we're going to use a bit of resistance. So you're going to pull slightly. The emphasis here is on slightly. You're pulling slightly, and at the same time, you're kind of pivoting away from you. And this is going to require a lot more control in order to keep the ankle in a channel. So you don't want your foot to kind of go to the sides as you do that. You want to keep your foot stable. So you are going away, and then you're going in slowly, and then you're going again away with a slight resistance, and you're going in. And you hopefully will feel your muscles work a little more with this one. And then you're going to do the same thing with a knee bent. So bent knee, going away, going towards you. You're doing 5 or 6 of those with control. And again, in this case, the moments, the places in the range of motion where you don't have control may be exaggerated, which is great because you will know where you have opportunities for growth. And so going in and out a few times. So these are simple stretches / movements that are going to wake up the back of the lower leg, because the fascia here is continuous with the fascia of the foot.